Good morning, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. Today's the day of our Valentine's party, even though Valentine's Day is actually on Sunday. So we're celebrating today. It's kind of a dreary Friday, but I'm making the most of it today. I already stopped to get my Dunkin' Donuts this morning as a little Valentine's treat to myself. Yes, it's a large. Do not judge. I had a coupon. And yes, it's iced coffee, but that's because where I live, it's only 60 degrees outside in February right now. So iced coffee it is. And so that was just my little treat to myself. If my husband's watching, then thanks, babe, for the Dunkin' coffee. I'm about to head inside. I have ice cream in the trunk, and I do not want it to melt because it's for our party this afternoon. So let's get this day started. Made it into the school all in one trip. Ice cream is in the freezer, so now it's time to start our day. I figured now would be a great time to welcome you as well. So if you're new here, my name is Katie and I am a third year first grade teacher, and welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, thanks so much for tuning in for another video today. Now that I have everything unpacked in my classroom, I'm going to walk around and turn things on and get a couple things ready before my students come this morning, and I'll walk you through some of our Valentine's activities as well. My students have been bringing their Valentines in all week, and I've just been checking them, making sure they have their name, the to and from on there, and then I've been storing them under my counter over here, so I'm gonna have to pull them out later today, but let me show you where I'm hiding all the goodies. So I don't like things being all over the counters, therefore I put all of their Valentines in boxes and then just slid them under this counter over here by my desk. We've got tons and tons of Valentines. These are like entire goodie bags. We've got Fun Dips, we've got Skittles, all kinds of things, so their bags are going to be full. Okay, the first thing that I'm working on prepping are the supplies they're going to use to decorate their Valentine bags. This year, splitting up supplies has been way harder because their desks are so spread out, and I usually do by table group, so I can just put a bucket on each table and they share. So I just made a bunch of buckets of markers and then a big bucket of stickers that I'll put in the back, and they can come pick some stickers out. But hopefully that works. It may just be like a free-for-all when we decorate bags later this morning. So here's my bucket of all kinds of fun heart stickers, and then I just put a ton of markers in some book bins, and I will just scatter them throughout the room, and hopefully they'll be able to reach some markers somewhere. Here's my teacher outfit of the day. I actually made my t-shirt with my Cricut, and I'll link the video that I used to make it above. And I also am wearing $10 Walmart memory foam pink sneakers that I love so much. Totally Valentine's, and I love it. We're gonna start off the morning with this freebie that I found online, where they're just gonna practice some adding and subtracting and color in their hearts. So we're just doing this as a fun Valentine activity instead of our usual math journal. And then over here in my Friday drawer, I've got all kinds of goodies planned out for our day. So we'll start with writing. We're gonna write a story about 2 Valentine trolls. I'm just gonna let them be creative and think of their own story. These are my Valentines to them that I will give them later today. Some super cute bookmarks that I posted about on my Instagram. I got the idea from pencils, crayons, coffees. Oh my! Here's our spelling test paper. Of course, it's Valentine's Day looking. I'm also excited because my students made these precious little Valentines that say I love you to pieces to my family, to my mom and dad, and I laminated all of them last night, so they will get to take those home to their family members. So we already did our family Valentines yesterday, which was good because today's gonna be busy. That should get us through the morning. I have specials, so my kids will go to art, so I'll get a little break to just kind of refocus and get ready to go. And then my next break won't be until the afternoon when my kids go to PE. I am a little bit nervous today because in the past years, my mom has come in and helped me with Valentine's party. And by helped, I mean like she ran the whole thing and was like, you just stand there and make sure the kids are behaving. And I was like, cool. So she always has all the grand plans, but because of COVID this year, she can't come in and help. So this is actually going to be my first Valentine's party day on my own. And I survived Christmas. Somehow I survived Christmas. So I know I'll be able to survive Valentine's Day too. But I'll check in with you guys later and let you know how it's going. All right, made it to my first break in the day, so my students are in my classroom doing art. So I just went down to an empty computer lab and I'm gonna work on grading some homework and getting some Valentines ready and all the things. So time to be super productive in this like 40-minute window that I have. All right, I do want to share one sweet story before I go back to my room because art is almost over. But today I'm wearing my shirt that says teach your heart out, and one of my students was like, Miss Allen, what does your shirt say? So I said, it says teach your heart out, and he looked at me and he said, you always do, every day since the beginning of school. And I thought I was just gonna melt. They're so sweet and so lovey today, and I just really love my class, and I'm excited to get to do some more fun Valentine celebrations with them. All right, it's time to set up for the Valentine's party, so I'm gonna run around the room and get things ready to go. Then I will walk you through some of the activities. It's not the cutest setup, but it will do. So here's our party table. Here's all of the kids' Valentines that I'm gonna let them deliver. We're gonna do Valentine Delivery first, and then I have a couple of ingredients over here. We're gonna be making Valen slime, AKA silly putty. Let me see if I can pull out the recipe. I have it up here. And and I'll put this in the description below because it's actually a really great silly putty recipe. So that's what we're gonna make, and then they're gonna get to take it home in these containers that I got from Amazon. So that's like my Valentine gift to them, because they're on fountain slime. And then at the end of the party, I've got the food set up on the end of the table, so it kind of goes in order: Valentine's, Valentine slime, then our food. So they're gonna start on this side, they'll get their plate. I'm gonna get ice cream cups, and I've got whipped cream and all of that up in the fridge. They get to pick a cookie, a napkin, a drink, and a spoon. Here's the rest of our Valentine slime ingredients. They're gonna need a cup to put warm water in. I put borax in it, and then they're gonna have to stir it together with a spoon, and then I'll come around and give them all glue, and they make the slime in their bag. I've made it with them before, and it was super successful, so I'm excited to do it again. I also wanted to show you this activity that we did that I actually shared over on my Instagram, and it was called Kindness Hearts. So each child had a heart with their name on it. This one was mine, and we took turns rotating around the room, writing compliments about each other on the heart. You can see that this one is just covered with sweet things on there, and they loved it the whole time. They were like, this is such a fun game, and it wasn't really a game, but they were like, it was just so fun to write compliments. And we brainstormed a bunch of them together, so I'll show you our compliment brainstorm. Here are some of the compliments they came up with. I like your smile, you're my best friend, you're very nice. So I left this up on the board, that way as they rotated around the room, they could pick one of the compliments that we had written up on the board and write it on their friend's heart. So that was really fun. All right, y'all, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous. I don't know if anybody else gets like pre-party nerves, but like there's about to be a lot going on in here, and just fingers crossed. They've been so sweet all day, so I have high hopes, but whew, here we go, time to party. We did it, woohoo! Time to show you the aftermath and the tornado that is my classroom right now. Here's how my desk ended up during the day. I've got like so many Valentine cards over here and papers from like this morning. It is literally a wreck. And of course you have the trash can with all of our slime trash, wipes from cleaning our desk. This is like full of ice cream stuff. The table is covered in sprinkles. There's my ice cream, guilty, I ate one. And then over here we've got measuring cups to clean. I did clean the glue bottle because it was just dripping everywhere, and I did put the food coloring away because I was worried about staining the counter, so there's that, but that's a mess that I gotta clean up too. So excited to say that I survived Valentine's Day COVID style. So woohoo! Masked up all day. I was like sweating during this party trying to pass out food and slime supplies, and in a mask. I was like, whew, I'm gonna have a heat stroke, and now my back hurts. I feel like an old lady. But my kids were so sweet today. Literally so kind to each other, so kind to me, said thank you, said please, very well behaved. Like, yes, we were a little antsy in our desks, but nothing out of the ordinary, and for a crazy day like today, they just rocked it. So I literally have a to-do list that's about a mile long to finish off my Friday, because Monday is President's Day and we don't have school, and I don't want to do anything school related over the weekend, so now I have to get my classroom completely ready for next week, in addition to cleaning up all of that mess that I just showed you. All right, here's something that I found really helpful. I keep all of my plates, bowls, cups, spoons, napkins, measuring cups, kitchen type things in one bin. So I'm gonna get those plates, napkins, and all my measuring cups, and I just keep them in my cabinet all in one spot. So it's really easy to find if we need it for a craft or for a snack. It just keeps everything all together and organized. Whew. Okay, I think the room is ready to go. So hopefully I can leave, go home, not think about my classroom, come back on Tuesday and just step right in and teach. So fingers crossed. I think I did everything on my to-do list and it is time to go home. Whew. I am loaded down with Valentine's and then this big old roll of things that needs to be laminated. Here we go. All right, I finally made it home, just pulled in, and I could not be more excited to just go inside and collapse on the couch. So, I'm going to end this vlog right here so I can do just that. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the craziness of Valentine's Day in first grade while you're teaching in a pandemic. It was nuts, but it was completely worth it. My heart is full and I'm just ready to rest. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up below and subscribe so you can see more videos. I post one every week and I would love to have you join on my journey. So till my next video, I will see you later.